Brandon, did you know that Christmas can be about way more than just shopping, finding killer Black Friday deals? You know there's more to it than that? Let's dive into it on this episode of Monday Mindset. Welcome to another episode of Monday Mindset. Brandon, this is episode 9. Really excited. Had a lot of fun. We say it every week. Had a lot of fun, man, diving in, talking about Jesus, talking about how we can shift our mindset for the week. Remember, Monday Mindset is a conversation that offers reflection, encouragement, and next steps to kickstart your week and our week. So excited, man.
I'm ready.
You ready for today?
I'm pumped. I'm ready for today. I'm ready for Christmas.
Oh my gosh, come on. Christmas is in the air.
I can smell it.
And I don't know where you are listening from, but it's been snowing today.
Yeah.
It snowed yesterday. There was like 4 inches here in Moorhead, about 3 in Grayson.
It's amazing. It started snowing, and it was like before there was an inch out. I went and gathered up some snow, and no one was at my house. It was just me, and I just threw a snowball. Just randomly, I just threw it. I was just like, where do I throw this? Do I throw it at myself? No.
Throw it up in the air. And
Made
then
me think of the episode of The Office whenever it's like, oh, the first snow, and Dwight's like, oh, yeah, it's the first snow, and Jim goes and gets a snowball and throws it at him. There's a pebble in it. That's what I felt like, because there really was a rock in it, because there's that little snow.
Oh, man, that's hilarious. I love it. I just scraped it off my car. That was pretty much the amount of fun I had, sadly. Hopefully, though, the boys got to go sleigh riding today. I'm pretty pumped up. Hopefully, they did. Awesome. But, man, Christmas, did you do some Black Friday shopping?
I did.
Any good deals?
Well, I waited in line. I was the first in line at Walmart.
No,
you're not first or last. So I was first in line because I was told there was going to be some PS5s there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm all about that flipping deal, man.
Yep.
Where you flip it.
Yep.
And I was ready to make some money for Christmas. And got there. I was pumped. First in line. Get in there, and they didn't have them.
Yeah.
And I wasted a morning. But I went home and I slept.
No PS5s at all?
None.
Dude, that's crazy.
And they moved it to online. And it's like, well, why have Black Friday, though, with deals if you're not going to have some?
Right.
Come on now.
Right. Yeah.
But I was salty. But then I went out that day, got some Christmas gifts, got some things that I needed, and so it's pretty
good
nice.
stuff, man.
Yeah.
We did a little bit, just a little bit. We didn't go out or anything like that. But let me ask you this question. What's your favorite part about the Christmas season?
Being with family.
Yeah?
I'm a family guy, so like I love it. Just being around people. I don't know. It's just like one of those times to where we get together, eat some good food. That's kind of normal around the Sparks household. But whenever you just have everyone together, because it's hard to get everyone together.
It is.
It's hard.
That's for everybody, I think, now.
And so whenever we all get together, man, it's just special times. So just being around them, seeing the kids and how excited they are, and it's pretty awesome. Yeah,
it's something special. So we're kind of in the same boat, big families. Now yours is bigger than mine. My extended family gets really big. Yeah. Yours, once again, is just, you got an extremely large family. And but no, it's fun to get together. I completely agree. I like the build up to Christmas Day.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like of all the holidays, you get an entire month where every single day.
It's been 2 months for me.
Yes. Your tree's been up for almost a month now, hasn't it?
I have. Oh my gosh. I have 4 Christmas trees in my house right now.
Oh my gosh.
One in every bedroom. It just hit me.
Every mom right now is going home and going to go buy, 5 more Christmas trees.
You're welcome.
Just to meet you.
You're welcome.
Now, one of them is the Disney tree. That one's pretty special.
Yeah.
I really like that. One's my favorite. Then you got like the white sparkly tree, right?
OG Winter Wonderland tree.
Yeah, there it is. Look at you.
Come on.
So, man, this is really your season. I like the build up though. I like the movies, like knowing that by December 25th, you've got a list of movies to hit,
yeah.
to knock that out.
You like Hallmark movies?
No, I do not. My mom always watched them, and I never wanted to watch another one again.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at with it.
It's one of those things. It's kind of like a daytime movie for me. And what I mean by that, if it's on, I can turn it on during Christmas time and then fall asleep.
Yeah.
I wake up and I know exactly.
Or you're just
what
scrolling
happened.
through and you don't really care. No, if I'm watching something, like I am hitting the ones that I really, really want to watch. I may catch a new one every now and then.
Yeah.
But to me, there's just so many classics that I'm trying to take in. Those are some of my favorite parts. And we got, the two boys now. So this morning, actually, the Elf came out. We're doing Elf on the Shelf this year. So we're really excited about that.
I may have one in my house.
I guarantee
Do
you.
it for myself.
Be naughty or nice. Don't get any gifts this year. But we're having fun with that. So there's just something about the season, though. It's incredible. I do want to ask, is there a particular gift that you're just dying to have? Did you have anything?
A subscription to the Jelly of the Month Club.
What?
Come on.
I know what
Christmas
that's from.
Vacation.
Is that really a thing?
No, I have no.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like being serious.
I don't know.
Guarantee you there is.
It probably is, and if there's not, we should come up with it because people would buy it to be fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It'd be amazing.
Absolutely.
But I don't know. Honestly, I mean, I'm crazy about the cruise, man. And like anything that like people can buy me like for the cruise,
That's
like
right.
in the sense of like massages on the cruise, or,
Yeah,
like things
yeah,
like that. I'm all about it.
I got you.
But also like I've kind of gotten into hunting this year.
Yeah, you have.
So
It's been a big year for you outdoors. First fishing,
Yeah.
now hunting.
I fished some the last couple of years, but this first year I
Yeah,
was
you really
ripping
know.
lips. I was just ripping lips is what
And
they
you're
say.
talking like a
That's
fisherman.
what they say, man. And I got that fisherman thumb.
Yeah.
And it scared me
Since
for a
you
little
can finally
bit.
touch them, right?
Exactly.
Took you 2 years, but
Yeah, I mean, it's been a blast. So I wouldn't mind to have like a shotgun or something. Like something
there
cool
you go.
like that would be awesome.
yeah.
But really, like anything Disney, anything. I love experiences too. I love making memories. So like anytime I can like go somewhere, do something.
Yeah.
Because I got tickets last year for an NF concert. He's this rapper that's a Christian and all this, and it got canceled.
Yeah.
So
like
kind of broke
everything
my
else in
heart.
2020.
But yeah, but it. I love experiences. So really,
Yeah.
anything.
Dude.
I don't know.
This is the first year, and I'd love to know. Comment below. Let me know what I should do. This is the first year. Emily's horrible at keeping like what she gets me for Christmas a secret. She's horrible at it. So this year, a couple weeks leading up to it, I was like, man, you know what I think I want, Emily? I want a Blackstone grill. Finally going to increase my manhood and get me a Blackstone. My father-in-law has a 17-incher, and sometimes, man, we just put way too much food on that little griddle. So we need a bigger one.
Yeah.
So I was telling her, I think I really want one. Well, I didn't know. She was already looking at them. Dude, Black Friday, Dick's Sporting Goods, $150 for a 28-inch Blackstone griddle. It's in my garage right now. It's in the box. The question is, do I get to open it?
No,
Question
you
of the
gotta
day.
wait. You gotta wait.
Do I get to open it?
You gotta wait.
Yeah, but what about if we
I got
want
a
to
gift
cook?
early.
What if we want to cook a monstrous breakfast for Christmas? What are we going to use? A 17-inch?
You can
Oh my
open
God,
up on
that's what we're supposed
Christmas
to do?
Eve. People open on Christmas Eve.
But what if I just opened it today?
No.
Come on now.
No.
Tonight I'm
gotta-
fixing
you gotta be-
fajitas.
You gotta be. Oh man, hibachi
Come on.
sounds good too. But you gotta be patient. You gotta be patient. Just be patient. It'll be
Comment
worth
below.
It. It'll be
Comment
worth
below
it.
what you think.
Hey, I got a gift too early from Black
What'd you
Friday.
get?
A crossbow.
I heard about that. That made me so aggravated.
And a deer, like a not a real deer, obviously.
got a deer.
I got a pet deer. No, I couldn't kill one this year. So, hey, there's still time with the crossbow.
Yes,
but
there is.
I still got a target deer. Bro, I'm pumped.
Can't even. We're going to end this conversation right now. Now I've been dying for a crossbow. So we can see our culture. Let's kind of dive into the conversation a little bit today. So our conversation is really centered around Christmas.
Yeah.
There's certain things we love. We love giving gifts. We love getting gifts. We love that aspect of Christmas, but there's so much more. We can easily lose focus in all the buying, the fighting. Isn't that funny? Thanksgiving Day, you're grateful, so much gratitude. Then that night and that next day, you are chomping at the bit.
Yeah.
to get that deal. And you're fighting anybody you can for it. But let's get back to the reason for the season. I love saying that word. The reason for the season, the birth of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to take this a step further. We're going to challenge you today. We're going to talk about this here a little bit, how Christmas is never meant to be about us. Never really meant to be about the gifts that we receive or the gifts that we give. That's never been the focus. And it's okay. Those things aren't bad.
Yeah.
But I think we're missing something, and that's what we want to challenge you today, that we can take this a step further this Christmas. And you know how?
How?
By loving others. Isn't that so good? You made a little line before we come on. You want to share it? Chris? Must.
U.S.
With the U.S.?
Yeah, it's not just about you, but it's about us.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I want to read a couple verses here, and then we'll dive in and we'll talk about this. 1 John 4. It's an incredible passage here. This is how God showed his love among us. He sent his one and only Son into the world that we might live through him. That's our Christmas celebration. Also the Easter celebration from his death and resurrection. But that's a new season. This is love. Not that we loved God, but that he loved us and sent his Son as an atoning sacrifice for our sins. Dear friends, since God so loved us, we also ought to love one another. No one has ever seen God, but if we love one another, God lives in us and his love is made complete in us. Christmas. That's right. That's right. And we can see that, like, this isn't just how we should live our lives for Christmas. But I believe that right now during Christmas is one of the most important times to live out this love for others. So our question of the day, how can we make Christmas a season where we love and serve others?
Yeah, I think that, man, it's so beautiful. There's no better time either than now.
No.
There's no better time. The people in need, there's just something special about Christmas anyways this season, but really, it's lifelong. And the way that we can love and serve others isn't just for Christmas time, but it's for your life, but it's dying to yourself.
Yeah.
Dying to yourself. Whenever you die to yourself, you're not living for yourself. You die to yourself to live for him, to live for Jesus. And whenever you do that, you begin to look more like him. And man, what a better servant. Come on now.
Right.
That he came to this earth to serve us. And that's it. So dying to yourself is key. Him coming to this earth is literally the representation of him sacrificing himself for us.
Yeah.
And this season, how can I sacrifice myself for other people? You know, a lot of times, especially during this times, like you said, there's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of tension. There's a lot. Even within families. I know it's like the most wonderful time of the year, and everything's supposed to be merry and bright and full of joy. But in reality, man, Christmas it's hectic.
Yeah,
it's pretty wild. But something that I've noticed with people is, especially with Christians, is it may be here on Sunday or watch online or say they're a Christian, but they don't live like it. And I've caught myself with that. And I had to get to the point, and someone challenged me with this before, that, hey, sometimes you're the only Bible that someone will read.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, like, during these times that maybe you are out, and maybe you do get to pay for someone's meal, or you get to serve someone, that is showing them who Jesus really is, and showing them the real reason for the season.
Absolutely.
And so I think that's
absolutely,
that's something we can do every day to help them see Jesus.
But right now, you're so spot on. And whenever I think about this concept or this idea, you got to think like before God sent his Son, he saw us, and he recognized us. He's seen the need that we had.
Yeah.
And I think that's the perspective shift during this time. In order for you to really love and serve others, you have to see him. Like, you have to see him during this time. Good. You have to see the need. You have to see the ways that you can come in and show them love, to serve them. Yeah. And Jesus did the same thing for you think of all the healings that Jesus done. Pastor Daniel just talked about it. I think one of his messages, the healing of the 10 lepers.
Yeah.
And they called out to him. They said, Jesus, Master, have mercy on us. And Jesus responded.
Yeah.
He saw him. He saw their need.
Yeah.
And he healed them.
Yeah.
And I think that is our opportunity this season. And that's where I think it really has to start by, is our focus so much on, hey, I got to get this gift for Johnny. I got to get this gift for Asher. I'm going to here for Black Friday. I'm going here this weekend. And the whole time you're going to try to prepare for this day, when really every single day is an opportunity, I believe, to serve and to love others, if we can see it.
Yeah, for
if
sure.
we can see it.
I think that goes back to dying to yourself, because so many times we focus on what we want, when we want it, how we want it. And it's like, can we take a moment to not focus on what we want and focus on what other people need?
Yeah.
And see the need.
Yeah.
It's really important.
Absolutely. So a couple practical steps that we can take. I'm going to give you one, and then I'll let you give us one back. Here's a really simple. This one blew my mind. We have these little cards at church. These because he loved cards. That's been driving this. It's really driving our conversation. There's one, we actually did a video on it where we wrote letters to our grandparents. And it was like, how simple is that? Who is somebody that's been left out probably more than ever before? They are hugging grandkids, they hugging their kids. It's like, who needs love and encouragement right now?
That's so good.
It's our grandparents, man. I was like, how simple is that? Take 10 minutes, write a letter to your grandparents saying how much you love them and how much you appreciate them. And what is that going to do to them?
Yeah.
That's going to encourage them. That's going to lift them up.
Yeah.
And they're going to say, okay, for a moment, they may forget about all the craziness.
Yeah.
Something simple. Give them one more.
Yeah, I would say another one is, and I know it sounds simple, especially during this time, because a lot of times you do get gifts and things like that. But I think looking at the love languages, and that's one way that I see. But one of the love languages is giving gifts. One's words of affirmation. One is quality time. And it's like, well, how can I do that? Man, sending someone, I don't know, like you said, yours kind of hit both there with the words of affirmation, with the card, and also receiving something.
Yeah, it does.
So that's super good. So I really look at that and the people around you. But I would kind of look at also one way to serve someone. And like I said, this is going to sound super simple, but maybe you're going into a store or something like that, opening the door for someone.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, things like that. Maybe asking someone, hey, do you want me to, for instance, you said it was snowing. Do you want me to shovel your driveway? Do you want me to clean off your windshield? Things like that you can serve. And, I was super challenged by this, by the youth. I didn't even know it. I challenged some of our watch parties, youth, to serve your neighbor and things like that. And but I hadn't really heard much about it. And then one of the watch parties said that they went and they wrote messages on someone's driveway with chalk. Just an encouraging word. And I was like, oh my gosh. And it's like, man, how can I be that for someone? How can I show that love for someone? How can I serve someone? So I would encourage you to serve them by your acts of service. Like go out, maybe shovel their driveway or clean off their windshield, or just even ask them, hey, do you need help with putting up lights? Do you need help with it? And that really even begins to create a conversation to show people Jesus.
Yeah, absolutely. And I hope that the goal for today, number one, was that we really want to have this conversation to kind of shift our focus this season.
Yeah.
We understand how crazy it's going to be. We understand all the shopping that takes place, and those are all incredible. Yeah. But don't miss the opportunity to serve and love others this season, because people need it. And here's the most important thing. It doesn't have to be complicated.
Yeah.
It can be so simple.
Yeah.
Just have your eyes open, have your heart ready to move where God calls you to move. And I hope that today, whenever you listen to this, or even this week as you listen to this, that you would just be challenged, and that you would begin to see people and view people in a different way. And you continue to take, like Brandon said, continue to die to yourself, your own wants, your own desires, and continue to just live that life for Him. But man, such a good conversation. Welcome to December. We're excited, but just focus on others this year and how to serve and love them. We'll see you guys.
See you.